Today I am climbing the Grosser Mythen, one of the most dangerous tourist mountains in Switzerland. With over 20 fatalities recorded here, it's a risk I have to calculate with every single step. Yet, it's easy to see why thousands come anyway. This mountain isn't just treacherous, it's utterly breathtaking. Today, I'm going to find out if the summit is actually worth the gamble, or if I'm just walking into a trap disguised by a view.
Good morning. As you can see, I gained some height already and I have a stunning view behind me. But today I will actually climb this giant. This will be very hard.
I started this morning down in Rickenbach, and the climb felt relentless from the very first step. I knew there was a smaller peak nearby, the Kleiner Mythen, but I couldn't even see it from where I was. My focus was entirely on the massive face of the Grosser Mythen in front of me. I had set my mind on reaching the summit of the bigger giant, no matter how hard it was going to be. At the beginning the climb wasn't too spectacular, but I knew it would get more epic soon.
But the ocean in my heart is raging. I don't really know what to say. I take a breath and try to breathe. I'm just trying to puzzle peace.
Yes, I'm already halfway up the mountain. It's really beautiful, but I'm sweating a lot. And I was all by myself so far, but I think that will change because of the gondola, and you can actually also ascend from the other side.
Instead of walking up, I could have taken the Rotenflur gondola from Rickenbach. You can also go to Brunni and take the gondola from there. As I was now on the main trail leading to the summit, I knew I wouldn't be alone anymore. However, there were actually less people than I expected, as it was a weekday. By the way, there was even a sign that you climb the mountain at your own risk. Below there were some guidelines on what to do and what not to do. I do a lot of hiking in Switzerland, but I've never seen that before.
We didn't know it yet. Thought we already had. Been through the fire. Been to the mountaintop. Drank from the well. We were becoming us through the joy and the pain and the fallen stars. Here's to the broken hearts that make us who we are.
Wow, it's always insane how fast you can gain altitude, and you definitely don't want to fall down here. I see the point why this mountain is so dangerous. However, I think this exposure is actually quite normal in Switzerland, so probably it's more about the people.
Since 1998, they've recorded roughly one fatal accident here every year, 22 in total. Looking at these steep paths, it's easy to see how it happens. A lot of people who get into trouble here often just don't have the right experience for this kind of terrain, or they're heading up in improper footwear. It's not just the mountain itself, it's the combination of the exposure and the lack of respect for what it actually demands. It's a stark reminder to double check my footing and keep my pace in check for the rest of the climb.
Hold on, hold on. Gotta hold on, hold on. Go all the little seconds that we hold. Every single breath we get to take. Don't let them go to waste. Give it all your heart and soul. They'll be gone before you
Yes, I finally made it to the top. The view is so nice. It was quite hard, but it's absolutely worth it. And I'm so lucky to live here in Switzerland. That's just insane.
It was time to eat lunch with a stunning view, but I was not the only one interested in the food. The crowds were already waiting next to me. Then I continued exploring the summit and took in the beautiful scenery once more.
So, for the first time ever, I met people that actually know my channel. And is it worth it to come up here?
Yeah, definitely. The way up is beautiful and the view up here is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Definitely
Very
worth
nice.
to come, yes.
So come
Beautiful.
up here as well. Yes.
Before, the impact I had with my channel was never really tangible. This was the first time I realized that it's not about numbers, but the people behind them. It's definitely a special moment I will not forget.
So now it's time for the descent. It was really funny because she asked me if I can take my glasses off, and then she said, I know you. She watched my particle video actually. The world is very small.
On the descent I remembered the legendary Hunderter Club. People around here don't just hike this once or twice, they commit to reaching this summit over 100 times in a single year. It puts my own effort into perspective. It's not just about getting to the top. For them, it's a rhythm, a daily devotion to this landscape. Seeing this mountain through their eyes makes me realize that no matter how many times you've been here, it always demands a new kind of respect.
Then I looked you in the eyes with the promise, light brighter than the stars. I'll finish what I started. And if you lose your way, you'll know where to find me. In the dark.
Yes, I made it to Roten Flur, where I will take the gondola. Well deserved, I would say. And here behind me, you can see again the Mythen. It was a really vertical hike, but I still enjoyed it a lot. Consider to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.